Welcome back to another episode of Packs to Profit, episode number 10. And we told y'all we might have a special guest for this week's episode. And obviously, we did deliver. Thanks to my boy, close friend, LDF, is joining the pod. We'll get an intro from him in just a second. Today, we're just going to talk about a bunch of Pokemon news, Destined Rivals. More cards were revealed. We got tariffs implemented. We're just going to touch on it. LDF lives in Canada, if you're not familiar. So he's got a lot to say about that stuff. So, LDF, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you taking out some time. I know you're busy.
Appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah,
no problem. No problem. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, dude, it's our pleasure, and we really do appreciate you taking the time. Like seriously.
Yeah.
It just worked out. Yeah, it worked out that way.
Mm-hmm.
And LDF's actually coming to Atlanta and staying with Lindsay and I tomorrow. So it's kind of weird timing, but it's perfect.
Yeah, no,
perfect timing. Honestly, I think it's
perfect timing.
Exactly. Perfect. Mm-hmm.
Exactly, it works out.
Yeah, and we've done podcast stuff before, so like,
exactly,
we're pretty familiar with it,
Yeah, yep. LDF, we did like Pokemon TCG competitive content. Danny and I talk about it a little bit sometimes. We get into that, and that's what LDF does. That's his main thing. So if you want to tell us a little bit about yourself,
yeah,
that'd be sweet.
Yeah, so I know some of y'all listening might be more into the collecting side of things, but I'm sure you've always been wondering like what it's like to play the Pokemon TCG. And over on my YouTube channel, Little Dark Fury, you can watch me play just like fun rogue decks. I try to just show off as many crazy stuff as I can on my YouTube channel. I do have a second channel also for just more competitive focused content, but I try to like do everything Pokemon TCG gameplay related over on my two channels. That's basically the gig here. And we got a giant regionals this weekend, Atlanta regionals. So yeah, I'm going to be staying with Dillon and Lindsay for the week basically to prepare, practice for the tournament, kind of boot camp, I guess, to prepare for what we're going to bring and stuff. Some hype.
Heck yeah. So excited about that. Yeah, we don't talk about it too much, but we are into, Danny and I both like to play the game a lot. And that's how we started hanging out a lot. What were you about to say, Danny?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's crazy. It just happened to be in Atlanta this year.
It's the first regional in Atlanta too, so it just worked out. And Lindsay's really been harping on it, like saying this would be a perfect location for this. And there's rumors about gambling laws or something, but I don't know, they figured it out.
They did.
That's all. Yeah, that's all that matters really. So Danny, how was your past week or so? It's probably been a week and a half since last episode
over a week.
So. Yeah.
Dude, I've getting hooked on this game.
Here we go.
What is it? I know
Schedule one.
Blown up pretty. Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's blown up on Steam, and I've been seeing reels on it. So I was like, let me try this.
They got you. They hooked you in, bro.
So fast. Yeah, dude. It's a drug dealing simulator game, but it's like goofy characters, dude. But it's so fun.
No shot.
Playing it.
Well, like I saw you playing it on Discord a lot. I was like, damn, I don't know what that is. Like just peeping it, yeah.
You go check it out. It's a lot of fun.
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. But that sounds crazy.
I got like 40 hours on it already, dude. It's
damn
over this week. Yeah, it's rough.
Hey,
that's pretty much my week.
I get that. Yeah, I get
Not
that.
much else going on.
Well, I think I definitely we talked about it a little bit. Told you I grinded Legends Arceus recently, and same thing. I was just 4 hours a day, just or more. If I could. Just grind it.
Yeah, once you get into a game, man, you just
get locked in.
I'll probably be out of it in like 2 weeks and never play it again, but we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. And as you can see, like nothing behind me besides a little Totodile. I tried to put him back there, but I mentioned it last week. We were about to move, and that's been, dude. Moving is so stressful, and it's the worst. It's probably top 3 worst things that you experience. In your life. It's just picking up stuff, and now I'm older, and I'm just not in as much shape, and
you're sore for days.
I am sore. It kind of gives you a reality check, like you're not in shape, like you think you are. Like truly, I'm just not there anymore. I'm like, okay.
It's probably a combination of that and just you're getting old.
And just getting old, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we even have people
like, I just moved this. I moved a bed frame, and that's it. It's like, it's not that bad.
Dude, you think about the Pokemon cards. Think about the Pokemon cards, like in bins, like carrying them upstairs, dude, just totes of that stuff. And yeah, exactly. It sucks, but we're pretty much settled. And like I said kind of earlier, getting the guest room together. LDF is going to stay in there, and we have a nice setup for him at least, so that's good. The rest of the house is pretty together too. Just Lindsay ordered a couple desks, new desk, and built those, and we got this thing back here halfway built. It's just gonna stay there, and we're gonna finish it probably tomorrow. So that's been pretty much it. But really, let's talk Pokemon now. You know, Destined Rivals,
Yes,
I
for
think,
sure.
is one of the most hyped sets in recent memory, right? LDF, I'm sure you're hearing a
Oh,
bunch of buzz about it, just from the
Oh yeah,
competitive side.
yeah.
And I think there's so many different cards that will be viable.
hmm
And do you want to talk about any of the new ones released? I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna share my screen here. Just a second,
yeah.
and we can talk
I feel
about
like
some of the new stuff. Yeah.
just the hype behind it is so crazy, and I mean, I've still
It is.
found absolutely no product, no pre-orders. I've just the one ETB. That's still all I've gotten. It's crazy. No chance.
hmm
Oh, yeah. I mean, LDF, are you big into pre-ordering anything, or you just kind of try to get when it comes out? I know you get sent stuff too, which is super cool.
hmm Yeah, I mean, I tried to get the Destined Rivals pre-order. I was like, I might as well do it. I was recording a video while I had the window open, trying to do
Yeah.
it. And then when I finally got into the website, I think I waited like an hour waiting
Oh
to get into the
no.
queue. I got
Oh
in and
yeah,
they were sold out on everything. So I just gave up. I'm
Oh
like, it's just not
man.
worth it, man. It's
dude,
yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's
that's
an
the
hour and the
experience.
queue is crazy. Yeah, that's
hmm
madness.
Yeah, a lot of people too, from what I heard, were like waiting that long to get their pre-order stuff. Like I actually don't really do the pre-orders that often because I just hear these horror stories of like long queue times and
Oh, it's
bots buying
awful.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really just like get into that type of stuff. But yeah, I sometimes get stuff sent by Pokemon. I wasn't able to get Journey Together sent this time around, but hopefully Destined Rivals. That's definitely like the better
Ooh,
set, like you
that
said.
is definitely.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Oh,
good stuff in this
100%.
set. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
a big one.
I hope they do because I definitely saw some creators get Journey Together stuff. So
Yeah, I
I
got
would hope.
Prismatic, which was good.
Okay.
That was a good set to
That's
get.
nice.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah. That
Journey
Yeah.
is
Journey would be a good set to be skipped on. Get Prismatic, skip Journey, and then
get
skip
destined.
Destin. Yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd
Oh
exactly.
be
yeah.
The only hype
ideal.
thing, yeah, the only hype thing about getting Journey Together early was like, okay, it could have been cool because it's like the new format, new rotation. But
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
a lot of
Sure.
the new cards from the set have been kind of bad or mid, so it's like not that big of a deal. Where this set actually has like a lot of more impactful cards. I think we haven't even seen the full set revealed, so there could be
Oh
other like crazy stuff yet to be shown.
yeah. We're excited to see all the reveals. Like every
hmm
couple of weeks, we're kind of waiting,
Yeah.
and obviously with the Champions League just this past weekend, there's another good set of cards revealed that we're about to talk about here. Um, so I didn't really go over them too much. So I read them once, so I don't remember what everything does, but I'm excited to get into it.
They're pretty good. Some of the cards, like there's an item that got revealed that's like kind of crazy. It's
Oh
one of those
yeah, I
like
did see
cards that I've
that.
heard could
Yeah.
get banned and expanded or something like that.
Oh yeah, we love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Sweet.
early bands.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine?
the early. It's possible. It was funny because when these cards got revealed, it was like 4 in the morning, and I was just getting back from the casino with my buddy, and I was like so
Dang, let's
exhausted.
go.
But I'm like, I actually won too for once.
Let's
But
go.
won like $500
Oh,
with no leaks. I'm
sheesh.
blackjack,
Nice.
dude. Actually broke.
Damn.
Blackjack is broken,
Dude, didn't
bro.
know about this. LDF's a gamer. Let's
Oh, I actually
go.
am, bro. The blackjack.
Let's
You might
go.
need to.
I grind blackjack
You
all the
might need to.
time.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's. You guys can go hit the casino when you stay over there.
Yo, I'm
I
actually down.
know.
I'm so down.
Dude, there's one. They have. I don't think they have a lot of them, but they probably have the. I think there's an Indian casino. Not too far. So I mean, hey,
Yo,
I'm
I'm
down.
down. Yo, if we
I'm
can schedule
down
something,
too.
bro, I'm so down. But
All right,
yeah,
let's put it in the itinerary. No, all right.
exactly. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. But but like I was saying, yeah, I stayed up until like 5 a.m. to record the video to reacting to these cards. So I
You
want to
had
try to
to.
get like the
Yeah.
video before anyone else does.
Oh yeah, you have
And I
to.
was like,
Oh,
it was
absolutely.
crazy. Yeah, the grind never ends sometimes when you're doing YouTube.
Oh no, it doesn't.
You
And
got to be ahead.
Yeah, gotta be ahead of the curve. Exactly.
gotta be. You gotta be one of the first ones. It's always popular, positive, and since you are one of the more popular PTCG competitive YouTubers, it just helps you when you're on top of that stuff.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Mhm.
Well, Team Rocket's Moltres. I think normally we don't talk about the card and their effects too much, maybe a little bit. Obviously, when the special arts get revealed, that's kind of more what we dive into. But I
Yeah, we
guarantee
haven't
there's
seen
going to
much
be a
of that at all
Moltres.
yet either.
No,
Oh
but
yeah.
one,
Mhm.
dude. Obviously, we're gonna get a Mewtwo. We're gonna get Moltres, and
Mewtwo's pretty good.
we know we're gonna get some banger artworks. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
so what do you
wild.
think about this Moltres
wait.
card? What do you think about Moltres?
I think it's cool. It's probably like the second weakest of the legendary bird trio. It is an EX. It does have 2 attacks, both can be good. The first attack is kind of like Guja V-Star, where you take less damage. Second attack is kind of interesting. You discard your opponent's active Pokemon
That's
if
what
you
I was
discard a
noticing.
Rocket's energy.
Yeah.
You don't take prizes, so I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like,
that's
no
strange.
prizes involved.
Little too costly. The Articuno I like a lot, though. I think this card's
Oh,
actually pretty
yeah. Yeah. This ability is kind of crazy. Prevent all effects of your opponent's Pokemon's attacks done to your basic team Rocket's Pokemon. Obviously not damage.
Yeah, that's
pretty
very
sick.
good versus Dragapult.
pretty good.
Extremely good against Dragapult. Hopefully, I don't know. We did just get the illustration rare Articuno, so I'm not sure that we would get another illustration rare, but
Surely we will. I don't know. I feel like if they're gonna give us the legendary bird trio, they gotta do.
Oh
do
yeah, that'd be.
There's no way they
please,
don't.
so
right?
nice.
They got to. Oh
Mhm.
man,
Just
I
give
hope
us
so.
just give us all 3 of them. That would be
Yeah.
perfect. That'd be so perfect.
I can
Oh,
definitely see
man.
it. I mean, well, actually, looking at the arts, I think it's like different Team Rocket's admins on both of them. So if they do it, they have like the admins.
It
In the
is.
background.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
like
That
a
is
good
all
idea right
different.
there. Yeah. So I think they will.
It's-
It's kind of a missed opportunity. I feel like.
It would be.
It
No,
would be
I want.
great for my wallet because I'm gonna have to buy all of
Oh
them
gosh,
because I know I'm not pulling anything.
True.
dude.
I won't have anything to pull.
Well, that's the thing too. Won't have anything to pull. All right, so we got Team Rocket's coughing as well. I don't know. Do you want to talk about the Zapdos? I'm assuming that's the one that you said was probably the worst of the 3.
Yeah, it's definitely the most like underwhelming of the 3. Unfortunately, it's like the first attack's cool, but there's probably just better cards that kind of do something similar. So
It's even called Bad Thunder. Like,
yeah, it's even in the name. Even in the
Come
name,
on.
bro.
They,
There's
they
like,
knew when they
Come
made it. They're like, this card's gonna be the worst.
yeah,
Why they got to do Zapdos like that?
dude, that's kind
Yeah,
of
for real.
That's kind of funny. All right, cool. What do you think about the coughing and wheezing line here?
Yeah, I thought the coughing's cool. It's got a nice ability. When it gets knocked out, you can get 2 coughings in play. The wheezing is like the main star, I think, of its archetype. Yeah, it'll probably be its own archetype. It's got the attack All Out Explosion, which works for a Team Rocket energy. Does 40 damage for each Pokemon in play with coughing and wheezing in the name. You can actually use, I think, both Rocket's wheezing and normal wheezing. So you can have like you can't technically do this, but theoretically, if you had Skyfield, you could put like 8 of these guys in play. But you can't actually.
Right.
Area 0 doesn't work, but it's kind of cool. I think it's definitely not a bad little one prize, like fun rogue deck. Nothing too crazy. I don't even know if it'll see play in the Mewtwo deck, but it's like not terrible.
Right, exactly. I could definitely see like the coughing. Like maybe there's some sort of synchronization there with getting more Rockets Pokemon into play, right? But and that's LDF specialty, like you mentioned in the intro. Rogue decks you like to build, and just fun wacky decks is always a good time.
Yeah, so I'm excited to try Wheezy when it drops. The Golbat line, Crobat line. I'm really excited for this. This got me a little excited because it's kind of like reprints from the old Phantom Forces set. There's a Crobat line in that set that was actually fairly impactful within decks like Seismitoad and Mega Manectric and stuff. Basically, you would
I could see that.
You would evolve them and place damage. It's so good. It was really good too because Night March was popular. We're in a bit of a different time now where that's not as relevant. I could see like Golbat being good within like a deck like Dragapult, for example. You evolve it, you got to put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So yeah, in a deck like Dragapult where they want to apply more pressure, like you can play the Golbat, Phantom Dive to knock out like a 7 HP Mon, like another Dreepy or like a Hoot Hoot or something.
Yeah,
kind of cool.
No, that's a good point. Even does the Golbat just places 1 damage? Oh, put 2 damage counters.
Yeah, so you pick a Pokemon, hit it for 2. The Crobat
2 and 2.
Stronger,
I see.
Though.
Okay, yeah, 2 and 2. Okay.
So it's interesting how they designed Crobat though, because the Crobat from Phantom Forces would place 3 damage counters when you evolved it. They didn't do that this time. They made it so that when you evolve it, you get to choose 2 Pokemon and put 2 damage counters on them, which is kind of cool.
So spread it out a little bit more.
Yeah, this might
more
be pretty
damage,
good within Dragapult too.
Spread, okay, like that.
Yeah, so like maybe instead of playing Dusknoir and Dragapult, you can go like Zubat, evolve in a Golbat, do Phantom Dive, and then the next turn you can evolve in a Crobat to put even more damage on the board. Because a lot of the Dragapult is now in rotation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And all the decks now in rotation are playing Hawlucha, which is kind of similar to Crobat. You play it from your hand, you place 1 damage on 2 Pokemon. So Crobat just is a buffed up version of that. You can do a lot more with your damage counter placements. So it's definitely not a bad line. I like it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of creativity you could make work with like these type of abilities.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think there's definitely possibility of a SIR Crobat as well.
Oh yeah, very, very, very possible.
Yeah. What do we think about Sneasel? I kind of like the Sneasel.
It's definitely not. Obviously, I think it's meant to be paired with Crobat and Golbat.
Right. That seems to be the gist here.
Mm-hmm.
Attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon for each damage counter at that Pokemon. Right.
So you can play
Yeah,
with
I
like
play that
Frost
after
Blast.
Crobat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
use the Crobat line, get damage on them. You can use Frost Blast, Monkey Dory to put more damage on the board. Maybe
Dark
even just
energy
with Frost Blast
synchronizes
Monkey, it's
pretty
just
well.
better.
Right. Yeah.
So,
That
I
might
think
be
it's
the key.
decent. That's what I'm thinking. You can't Poffin for it though. It's got 80 HP. That kind of sucks.
They
Not
always
ideal. But Artisan.
always
Oh,
buff
they
things.
keep you from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, some more trainers now. We like to see this. Team Rocket's Great Ball. Flip a coin of heads. Search your deck for an evolution. Team Rocket's Pokemon. Reveal it. So if Tails, you get a basic Team Rocket's Pokemon. That's pretty cool. It's what Capturing Aroma as a Team Rocket's
Yeah.
Team
Capturing
Rocket's
Aroma,
item.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Capturing Aroma never was like a good card outside of just Lugia. Some
Mhm.
people played it as like
Yeah.
a couple copies of it in like some archetypes because it's actually not a bad search card, but with like Ultra Ball, Nest Ball, it's like, why would you ever play this? But this is definitely decent for the Rockets deck. I don't know if it's that good compared to Buddy Poffin and Nest Ball and Ultra Ball already existing.
Of course, yeah.
We'll have to see though.
We'll have to see. Might be some niche situations you want to play it.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I think maybe the theory is too, if like a rotation happens and some of those cards leave,
That's what I was thinking.
it
Yeah.
gets a lot stronger. Yeah, exactly. So they're trying to I think they're trying to future proof the Rockets, where it's like the Rocket stuff might not be good right off the gate, but then like give it like a year or two when some of these older cards rotate, some of the
Yeah, that's
Rocket
a really
cards,
good point.
they get a buff. Yeah, exactly. They get a buff. That's
Yeah.
probably what's gonna happen.
You know
Yeah.
how they are. They think so far ahead with everything. They want
yeah.
They're so far ahead in the
We're
game.
a couple years in advance probably, and then some of these cards would be too broken if they're released with
Right.
cards later on, and yeah, it's definitely all planned out. And we talk about it sometimes. I think they've been doing a really good job with the game design lately. Has been
I agree. Yeah, it
has been
feels
pretty
like
good.
We'll have to see where they go with megas. I think that might be like the first like, ooh, but
Yeah,
think
that'll be
it's
a
going
test.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Free
the free
prizers.
prizers.
Yeah.
We'll see on that one. I think the game
Right.
is going well though. Like I would debate like the last like bad format was probably like Regidrago's dominance. Like that was just like a bad format because
Yeah.
the best decks were just like there's so many like unplayable decks because Drago just gate kept them and they couldn't compete. Even a deck like Charizard, which was probably like the second best deck, was like never actually good because it never beat Drago. So you're never gonna win a tournament with it because everyone
Yeah.
just plays Drago. So it is nice
Yeah.
that Badu came out and made Drago like die off a little bit, and then decks like Lost Box, Golden Go got a lot stronger, which was exciting to see because I was a huge Golden Go guy.
Was
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah,
Maybe
I'll still
still.
play Golden Go.
Yeah. Okay. Golden Go's fine. It's just so different now with rotation. I know we touched on it a little bit, but it definitely brings a lot more joy back to the game for some people, or just gets people back into the game.
Yeah.
And something that I wanted to touch on too, just random thought here,
Okay.
about something you said earlier, is so Pocket. We've Danny and I have touched on it quite a bit. Is Pocket has brought a lot of people to the game.
Yep.
Or in collecting, like a ton of people. That's kind of it lines up really well with the timeline when prices started to get crazy.
Yeah, I was talking about that with my buddies a while back. I was like, when Surging Sparks came out, I was telling them, I'm like, get ready for the biggest TCG storm we've seen in a long time because we got
You're
Pocket
dead on with that.
and then
Yep.
Prismatic, and then
Mhm.
Destined Rivals is gonna. We didn't know about Destined Rivals at the time, but I was like, we have Surging Sparks and Prismatic Evolutions and Pocket. It's like the perfect storm for Pokemon to have another big boom, and
The
look what's
perfect
happening.
storm, exactly, with Pikachu being the mascot. Because if what's up, Danny?
I was gonna say, like I was telling you, with my sister started playing Pocket.
Oh.
She hasn't played anything with the card games since we were
Yeah.
kids, and then she's sending me screenshots. I was like, "What the hell? She's playing Pocket? Like, what is happening?"
Yo, it was
Yeah,
actually. I got a funny little story here. I was at
Yeah.
a restaurant a couple weeks back with my buddy, and I wasn't on Pocket. I was on Pokemon TCG Live.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I'm out and about, I like build decks or whatever. If I have like an idea, I'm like, I might as well do that now before I forget it. And I'm on TCG Live, and the server, she comes to the table and she's like taking her order, and she sees that I had this Pokemon TCG Live open. She's like, "Oh, are you playing that new Pokemon game?" But I was like, I just played dumb. I was like, "Oh, yeah," because she didn't know it was an actually Pocket. So I thought that was kinda funny.
Yeah. Why were you gonna break it down for her? Like, no, actually, this is
Yeah. This is actually my job. You see, I'm a YouTube
Yeah,
guy.
this
I'm
is-
not trying to like humble brag.
this
or
is the
anything
real
like that,
game
so.
here.
I just played along.
Yeah.
I played along with that. But I just found it funny though, like just
It is
randomly
funny.
in the wild, like a server was just like,
Yeah.
I play Pokemon Pocket all the time. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
no way, that's crazy.
Exactly. That's like what we
It's almost like that's how we dialed down this like boom that we're seeing. It just fits so well in the timeline.
It's
Yep.
perfect because Surging Sparks, like you mentioned, LDF, the pre-releases were going on the weekend before Pocket came out, and then if you remember, that Pikachu was already spiking. It was like what, $500-$600, was it? Something like
Yeah, somewhere around that.
ridiculous. I mean, it still kind of is almost that much, but it was just super high.
Yeah.
And then people are seeing that online. Pocket comes out. There's obviously the Pikachu chase cards. It was the perfect storm, and here we are. Team Rocket gets announced, the evolution set. It's like the most popular stuff ever, all at the same 6 months. It's like, oh, jeez.
Yeah, they
Here
know
we
what
go.
they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Pikachu's actually 350 now. It's not 600 anymore. Shockingly,
Wow.
that's
Dang, it
I haven't
dropped.
looked at it in a
It's
while.
only 350.
Only 350.
Yeah.
Only, yeah.
It's time to
Hey, it
buy.
was 600, like 600-700 in its peak.
Imagine those people that just bought some at 700 just
Oh,
because they, FOMO. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it feels bad, man, for sure.
Definitely feels bad.
Eventually, though, that card will probably be that price again. Just,
Oh no, it will,
Yeah,
and that's the whole thing behind us just investing in cards. That's we talked about this a little bit last episode too. Is Danny hit me with, dude, have you ever seen the price of sealed product go down over time? Like eventually, no,
Nope,
you
doesn't,
never.
dude.
it just
Never
always just, like gradually goes up. I'm like, hey, that's
Because there's
not a bad
always
idea.
collectors, right? Like people will always want to collect it and open it. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this happen with like Steam Siege and stuff. Like these mid sets
Oh gosh.
actually
Yeah.
go up in price. So
Yeah.
it's crazy.
If Steam Siege can go up, anything can go up.
let's see
over
let's see
time.
what the Steam Siege booster box is going for.
Because last time I
Curious now.
checked, it was like $200, not even. That was like
Oh,
a few
okay.
years ago.
It's 600 right now. It's the cheapest you can get it.
Yeah, see what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember
Isn't
that was
that
like
wild?
$250.
Yeah.
It's only 5 listed.
It's
That
kind of
probably helps,
obvious
too, that there's not that many listings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like once they're stopped printed, right? But then the
That's the
supply
thing,
always
yes.
decreases. Always. It's all
That's crazy.
all it ever does.
The best investment I ever made was obviously getting the Cosmic Eclipse booster box, like $500 back in 2021.
Big
So
brain.
that was nice.
Big brain. Now,
brain.
do you still have that? Do you still have that?
I do. I have the best things I have is like Cosmic Eclipse box. I have a Burning Shadows box, and I have a Hidden Fate CTB and an XY Evolutions.
I
like
also have a
Charizard
Hidden
Y
Fate
ETB.
CTB.
The
Yeah.
Hidden Fate CTBs look nice. Yeah,
Yes,
They
I
look
do.
real
I-
nice.
So funny story about how I got how I ended up with it. I ordered a couple from Target, and I don't know what happened, but when I moved, I had an unopened Target package that I must have just thrown in a box. And like I get to the new house, like my new house, and I'm like opening stuff. I was like, "What the hell is this?" I opened it up. It's just the ETB for. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I was like, "I'll
Nice.
keep this sealed, I guess."
I have
Oh,
I
that's
have
awesome.
Hidden Fate CTB in my ETB stack I use here for my videos, but I was like, I should probably move that. I put that in my closet or something. I don't want that to like
Yeah.
get damaged.
The Hidden
Like,
Fates
Yeah.
one,
yeah, the Hidden Fate CTB.
dude. I had mine on my shelf right here forever, and I just took it down for the Journey box like 2 episodes ago. It was up there forever.
That's
I was so
funny.
happy about it. It was like my first sealed thing that I had by accident.
Yep.
How much is a Cosmic Eclipse booster box right now?
When
I
I
think
checked
it was like
last, it was
1200.
1200.
Yeah.
And that was like half a year ago, or even more than like a year ago. Last time I
Oh,
looked.
it's got to be up
I
there.
think I
It's gotta be
just looked it up. Oh, it's oh
what?
my god, dude, this is out of control.
15?
So 36 loose packs is 1500.
Wow.
A sealed box is 2200.
Gosh.
Oh, that $500 turned into that's crazy.
See?
Good
Dude,
investment.
you know what? You know
Dude,
what's killing
I
me
knew
right
Cosmic
now?
Eclipse was
That
gonna be an
hurts.
invest. I knew that. Well, the reason I bought that is because I knew it was gonna go up. 22 is
it-
actually kind of crazy. I was
Dude,
not.
you know
expecting
what the funniest part about this is to me is like what 2 weeks ago I like brought this up to LDF and asked if you'd come on to the podcast. I'm like, you got any like a collection stuff you might want to show off or talk about? And he's like, no, not really. I mean, I got some things. I'm like, bro, he's got some bangers.
Hey,
Yeah, he's got some
He's like-
bangers, dude. Cosmic Eclipse.
a couple of
He's doing all
a couple
right.
of
He's doing all
Yeah,
right.
that's all right. I'll trade you. I'll give you a couple of my sealed boxes.
Dude, LDF's
Well,
holding
I
out
have,
on
like,
us.
Some
I
banger.
kind of have like a card collection. Not really though. Oh, my
Right,
card
right,
collection's
right.
not even on me. Like I said, I think I told you
Yeah,
at
that's what
my
you ended up telling me. Yeah.
yeah, they're at my cousin's store right now, up to, like getting graded or whatever. They've been there for
Yeah.
a while, so probably get them back. I have I think the best cards I have 2 Altered Umbreon Vs, Glaceon VMAX, Sylveon VMAX Altart, Espeon VMAX Altart, Mew from 151 Altart, and I have the Machamp Altart,
Nice,
Iono
nice, nice,
Altart.
nice.
Yeah, I have some decent stuff in
Now,
there.
are all these cards like things you just pulled out of packs?
Literally just
Okay, that's
pulled.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
It's
Yeah,
really good.
yeah.
A lot of
like,
them, it's
like to
kind of
hear
funny.
that.
Like I pulled the Mew. I was at my local game store, shout out Comfy Hobbies, and I was there. And I swear to God, every time I buy stuff there and I open it, I always pull fire. I think I pulled the Illustrator Rare Iono from Paldea Evolve there once, and then I got
Hey,
a 151 ETB, and I happened to just pull the Mew Altart.
Oh,
hey,
that's
I'll take
nice.
it.
I think Sneaker Talk TCG has it on one of his YouTube videos and it's one of his vlogs. If you actually
That's so
want to
sick.
see the live reaction of that, you can go watch Sneaker Talk's videos because he has a video of me pulling it, like the
I
reaction
don't
of
do.
me
it
opening
out.
and
I might go.
pulling it.
Yeah, I might check it out myself too.
No, I couldn't believe it. And I've pulled like some of the other cards on like videos. Like I pulled the Machamp Altart on stream. I actually think Lindsay was watching the stream
Oh, really?
when that was
Oh,
pulled.
yeah,
you
because that
probably
was like
asked her
what
about that.
Astral Radiance. Yeah, it had to
Mhm.
be around that time frame.
Yeah, you could probably ask her about that. I'm pretty sure she
Oh,
was
yeah, I
watching.
will.
I think it's clipped on
Yeah.
my my Twitch channel if you wanted to go
Okay,
watch that.
sick. Yeah,
But yeah, they're all from
plug the
pulls.
Twitch. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I don't
Love
really use I don't really buy if anything I do buy sealed product. I think sealed product's always just a better thing to buy because you don't have to like put
Yeah.
money into it to get it graded. You just buy it, throw it in your closet for whatever. I don't really bling out my decks too much either. I'm not really like a full art guy. I used to kind of be a full art guy. Kind of
Yeah.
I don't use full arts anymore. Except my Golden Go deck right now. My Golden Go deck currently has all 4 Golden Go arts on it. So
That's what I was about to say. I saw you got the. I don't even know what to call that. It's like
the
more than a
prismatic
trifecta.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
the
got
prismatic
the
one.
prismatic Golden Go. And I got the Altart. The Altart I've had since actually Pokemon sent me
Since
Paradox
no.
Rift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where I got that. And I bought the full art in EUIC when I was at London, and then I had the regular art, obviously. I just casually had that. So I'm just like, oh, cool. Might as well pull all 4 in my deck. It's kind of sick.
Didn't you play Golden
Yeah,
Go at Knoxville Regional last time you stayed with us?
Yeah.
Last year?
Yeah, top 32 with that deck.
Top. I was about to say, shout out LDF top
Dang,
32. Hey, good sign.
Yeah,
Good
I
things
still have the
happen when you
Paradox
come
box.
stay with us. You know?
Still the box I won in my closet, the Paradox Rift booster box.
Let's go.
Still chilling in my. I have a Surging
See,
Spark
yeah, you
box
guys-
too, because
Maybe I.
Oh, he's got all kinds of
I was
bangers
like, maybe
sealed.
I misworded the question about the collection. The question about the collection. I don't know. That was maybe I missed the mark on that.
Honestly, though, I didn't even really think it was that impressive. Like, I guess the Cosmic box is like the
Dude,
big
the cosmic ones.
Dude, the
yeah,
Cosmic-
that's
How much
yeah,
is
of
the Hidden
course.
Fleet PTB?
Hidden Fates. I think it's like 270.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's quite a
'Cause
bit.
I remember
it's quite
I got
a
it
bit.
for 150 like a couple of years back.
Yeah. See, that's the thing is, even past MSRP and past when things go out of print, it's still not a bad idea. Not necessarily in this market, but in a normal market circumstances, to just buy stuff you like. Like I regret
Oh.
this one. I think 2023 time frame. I can't remember when. I can definitely go look at the chart. I asked Lindsay, I was like, hey, do you want to go 50-50 on an Evolving Skies box? It was like 400 at the
no.
time. Yeah,
I have
like
an
200,
Evolving Skies
200.
box seal too. I forgot to mention that.
This guy's got all the
I
bangers.
was like, oh, I got
Dillon,
this.
I don't. Dylan definitely did not ask the question, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and check. I'm not right now, but I swear I was like, bro, you got anything you want to talk about?
Dylan was like, "Hey, you got any packs that you have sealed that you want to talk about?"
No,
He's
bro.
like,
I was like,
"Oh, I got booster boxes, but
oh, we don't care about those.
just casually has a cosmic and Evolving Skies booster box, just
He's
chilling."
like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about the Evolving Skies box too. I would have had. I impulse opened them, and I regret it.
But you did
pull the
Sylveon.
Altart though.
Yeah,
So
that's what
that
I
was
say.
decent.
Yeah, you pulled a few
Okay.
bangers. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
I kept
so
one
funny.
too.
Exactly. I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude. Okay, well that's good to know. I was gonna say there's no way LDF's got to have some
Yeah.
sealed stuff. I must have just asked maybe about cards, but anyways, speaking of cards, and that happens a lot on our pod, bro. We just kind of go off and talk about stuff in the middle of topics.
Yeah,
So-
it's a pretty
that's more
normal thing.
natural. I think it's more natural when people do
Oh,
that.
dude,
I like that.
absolutely.
'Cause
Yeah,
we're just chilling, having a convo. It just naturally happens when people are just talking. That's why I
exactly.
look at it.
Dude,
Yeah, we go
it
off
is
the
what-
rails on some tangents sometimes.
Yeah.
almost every episode. Oh, probably every
Yeah.
episode.
Hmm.
We're gonna Let's dive back because I think the next card we were going to talk about too for Team Rockets was the card that you said was it the Venture Bomb or did we?
Yeah, Venture Bomb.
Yeah.
This card's kind of diabolical. It's like you flip a coin of heads, you put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If tails, 2 on your active.
Oh,
So like
that's right.
in expanded, this can put more damage on your opponent's Pokemon. It is obviously on a coin flip, but I mean, if you play 4 of them, you're probably going to hit at least 2, most likely. You can also, even if you hit your own Pokemon, you can play like Monkey Dory or something, and then
That's
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Yeah.
So really, it's beneficial either way. If you play the Monkey Dory to play around it.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's like a decent card. I honestly, it's kind of too early to tell how good it'll be in standard, but I think in expanded, there's gonna be some funny stuff you can do with this.
Oh, dude, expanded is just it really is wild.
Wild
out there.
West.
It is actually
Dude,
wild.
it's so wild.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You just load up a game and lose, before you. I guess you can do that in standard too, before you get a turn.
But in expanded, oh my gosh,
Dude,
it's like
when I was-
Yu-Gi-Oh, man.
Yeah.
when I was playing the Terapagos deck with Cloth, I would just start and then
yeah.
just it just turn 1, it's just done.
That was
Yeah.
that's
It was like
Yeah.
that's basically that's essentially an expanded deck. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Dude, it's
Hero
so,
Claw.
dude. Rip Natalie. That feels bad. That feels bad.
Yeah, it feels bad.
Yeah.
I remember watching it live. Before she went on to play against Ryuki in the finals, she was like testing the matchup with like Brent Tonneson and stuff. And I was watching them or whatever when I was recording something with PJ. And I'm like, oh, you got this, Natalie. Like this, they're testing the matchup. She just gets donked anyways. It's like
I know. She played it so well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, game 3 of finals. She didn't even get to play a turn. She got donked.
Got donked. Yeah.
Oh, that's so terrible.
Yeah.
That happened to me in Vancouver though. I round 4, I started off 3-0. I go to game 3 against Cloth, and we built our deck to have Klefki in it. The point of playing Klefki and Golden Go is to stop Cloth from setting up so you can like buy time to build up a good board. And game 3 I didn't start Klefki, and I went give me Ghoul pass.
Oh no.
That was so sad. Yeah, Vancouver
bummer.
was just insane. I don't know. That was like the wildest regionals I think I've ever been to. The deck we
New
played
format.
was so stupid.
Yeah. New format, new slate. New slate.
Exactly.
There we go. We almost did it again. We almost just went off.
Oh yeah.
I love it, dude.
Thankfully you caught us there because we would have been gone.
I mean,
true.
So, and then a couple other supporters for Team Rocket here. Search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, put it into your hand. Okay, we've seen effects like this before. I thought it was limited to Rockets, but it's not.
Yeah, this
is
just
like
Skyla.
Yeah.
Skyla, to be honest, didn't really see a whole lot of play. Like the recent reprint of Skyla, the past reprint of Skyla though, in like the Boundaries Crossed era when it first came out, was actually a very instrumental supporter card in like stage 2 decks.
Oh, really? I didn't play.
A lot different now. Yeah, it was a lot of decks back then would play 4 Skyla, 4 N, 4 Juniper, and then 4 Tropical Beach.
What'd you go search with it? Like, what was the?
It was like it grabbed you a trainer, so you can get like Rare Candy, you can get another supporter.
Okay, so
Tropical Beach, something like that. It was
so it was like a kind of a broken format.
Yeah, that was like big basics. That was like that format was like whoever set up like the first big basic probably won the game. So it was like the format's a lot different now. So this card is decent though. Like the one thing I'll say about this format is there's a lot of talk about like what supporters are like these most random supporter cards are actually good. I've seen a lot of talk of people playing Kofu, Cyrano, even like a deck like Golden Go plays like Cypher Maniac. Not many decks play that supporter card. I've even been toying around with the Iris's Fighting Spirit, the new draw supporter. Mori's Conviction, I think, is a pretty good vanilla draw supporter.
You know what I think is underrated supporter is Surfer. I think Surfer will see play.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, even Surfer, it's seen play in the Iron Valiant Zacian deck.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's already seen play. Exactly.
Yeah, and that's one thing I like is like, I know we have like the core Iono, Arvin, Boss, Research, like those are the core 4 supporters, but it does feel like all these like other random niche supporters are actually they have a home and they have a purpose than just like being like, oh, the supporter I can just throw in my bulk bin. Like it's like some of these are like real supporters that eventually see play. It's always a good idea when a new set drops. If a supporter looks like it could see play at some point, it's probably a good idea to pick up a play set because it'll happen.
Just like when we were talking about Crispin a couple weeks ago.
Exactly.
That's another one.
You hit it perfect. Yeah, it just went.
Dude, I bought a ton of the not the prismatic one, but the whatever other one. What was it, Surging or whatever?
Surging one,
Surging, full arts. Just bought a bunch of them at like $5, $6.
Crispin is a very, I think, I don't know about right now, but I think by the end of Crispin's life cycle, it'll go down as one of the most important supporters of the Scarlet and Violet era.
I
Much
definitely
like
agree with
Iono.
that. Yeah.
It's a very good.
It's kind of one of the perfect. I don't know.
It
I
is
just love
really
the
good.
format. I love the game right now because with the
Mhm.
do, you kind of have to have a Crispin because otherwise you just shut down decks
Yep.
completely, and it would be just so
Exactly.
miserable.
That's why
And-
even like Brock's scouting is seen play, where you get like
Yeah,
two basics
that
or an
too.
evolution. It's like, oh yeah, these random supporters are like good now. So
Yeah.
I would definitely keep Team Rocket's Petrol in like the back of your mind.
Definitely keep in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
I think the next one was pretty good, right? It's the
Oh,
last
really
one.
good for Rocket deck. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And the Mewtwo deck might play 4 of these.
Yeah, the first line. If you go first, you may use this card during your first turn. We've seen a couple of those effects now, like
Mhm.
Carmine.
Yep.
Search your deck for up to 3 basic Team Rockets Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand. This will definitely be a 4 of in Team Rockets.
Yeah.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
No question.
Great setup card. And again, it also gets around Budu. So even if like you don't go first, you go second, they Budu you the next turn, you can play this to get your basics. So if you can't play
True.
Poffin,
Yep.
you can use this supporter. So it's kind of cool.
Pretty cool. It definitely seems like the Rocket Team Rocket deck has more support now. There's even more cards still yet to be revealed.
Mhm.
Like you mentioned,
Yeah.
we'll definitely get a lot more in there.
Yeah, it is. It
It'll
is kind of
be
crazy
competitive.
how the Team Rocket set is like. I mean, obviously, Team Rocket is such like an important thing in the Pokemon lore. So I'm not surprised to see them getting more cards in like the Ends deck or the Lilies deck.
It seems like they really want this deck to be a viable, playable, competitive deck for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it feels. And
Yeah,
I
definitely.
imagine it will be.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
we'll have to see if it's out the gate gonna be good, but you know,
Yeah,
like I
that's
said,
the whole
future
thing,
proof.
too.
It's probably gonna be good. In
Yeah.
the future.
Without a doubt. I'm excited for that. And I think we'll see, but even the trainers cards could it's just the unknown because megas are coming out and we're all kind of like, I don't know if anything's going to be as good as we think.
Exactly.
Like next rotation when we lose some more stuff, but it doesn't all line up that well or that way for the trainer card. So we'll see. And we haven't even got the Cynthia stuff and all the Destined Rivals other stuff, not just the Team Rockets. Because Ethan seems decent, Cynthia seems decent. So we'll see. We'll see how it all comes together. I'm excited for that stuff.
There's potential for some of them. I think that like Journey Together was like the first experiment where it's like the best trainer card is probably the Lily's Clefairy, then maybe the Enzork. But the Enzork isn't even like a popular deck right now, even though it has potential. But yeah, it seems like they're really pushing Team Rocket. It's decent. They really want to push the Team Rocket deck, I think.
Yeah. What do you think of the Cynthia SAR?
Looks really good.
Looks good, right? Yeah.
It does look very good.
It looks so good.
It looks so sick. Like
I mean, it's crazy. That's probably not even gonna be like the main chase card in the set. It's gonna be the Mewtwo Altar, probably.
Oh, gosh,
Yeah.
there's gonna be so many though. They're gonna be
Yeah.
There's gonna be so many banger chase cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
Ethan Toho? Forgot about that. You got the Misty's cards. Oh boy.
You know the good thing.
Oh, wow.
The good thing about not being able to get any product is you're gonna have a bunch of extra cash to just buy the singles if you want.
I guess so.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess so.
Mhm.
All right, LDF. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. Danny and I were both lucky enough to secure a Team Rocket ETB from Pokemon Center, but that was it.
That was it.
That was it.
Just
was
that,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. No boosters. I wanted a booster box. No booster bundle. Of course, everybody wanted it, but those were gone. Like
It was all
for some
gone.
reason, the ETBs weren't sold out instantly.
Which is
like
crazy.
The others were.
Yeah,
it
you
is.
think, yeah, it's interesting.
I don't know, but also
Maybe
Danny
everybody
told the
knew,
story
and it
last
was-
week.
Which one?
About how you were basically the first person in the queue.
Oh
Seemed
yeah,
like.
listen to this. So I had the website open and like the queue went up and I refreshed and I was in the queue, it loaded right away, and I went to the ETB page and I just happened to refresh before all the Discord notifications went off and Twitter, everything was going crazy. I just refreshed. It said add to cart. I was like, oh God, I haven't seen anything. I added to cart, checked out, and then everything just started going nuts. And I was like, I already checked out. And then I tried going back. And by that time, I was
crazy.
Yo, that's actually crazy. That's
just
pretty
be
lucky,
like that sometimes. Yeah,
it was so lucky. It was so lucky.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Rather that with this set than something else, I guess. To be fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We talk about it here and there, but we always have been big pre-orders. I don't know always, but for the past year and a half, 2 years, Like we pre-ordered a case
Probably
of
dating back
151
to like the
ETBs.
151. Yeah, I think that was
Yeah.
like when we started really pre-ordering those, and then
Yep.
just spiraled from there pretty much.
Well, 151 was a good prediction set. Like, okay, this is obviously
Yeah,
gonna be
right.
nostalgic and
That
get
one,
to
yeah,
invest in.
that's pretty obvious
Yeah.
how that'll go up.
Yeah. It's cool. I know you got. Do you have any sealed 151? You definitely have some cards. Any?
Actually, I don't think I do have 151 sealed. No,
No.
I do have the
Okay.
Mew EX Altered,
Yeah. Sick.
but I don't have. I don't have any sealed 151. That's probably something I should look into doing. I thought about getting that big Mew collection box thing.
Yeah.
It was on sale at Toys R Us a while back. I thought about getting that, but I was like, yeah.
Yeah, those are what? Yeah, they're up there now.
I think they're like 350 now.
Yeah, it was like around 200-ish at Toys R Us. Probably
Okay.
would have paid more than I would have wanted to if I got that back then. But I mean, nowadays, crap.
That's how I feel about a bunch of stuff, right? I was like, damn it.
Yeah,
got this.
well, it's just crazy now because everything's harder to find now in Canada. So that's not helping our case either.
Well, that's
yeah,
perfect segue. I wanted to dive into that because obviously you guys got hit with some tariffs initially, and now everyone's getting hit with tariffs. And obviously, Japanese cards, that's a big market. Them importing Japanese cards here because a lot of people just collect the Japanese, and it has been cheaper. And like me personally, I got a set of the Evolutions, the SARs, but in Japanage, and that was all. I couldn't afford the other ones.
So good, it's
Oh,
totally
it does.
worth it.
It was,
so
yeah,
nice.
no, it's such a nice page for sure. But they're Japanese. But now that stuff is gonna potentially, I mean, it is gonna go up, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
It always trickles down to the consumer, and that's just an unfortunate reality. But what has it been like for you in like searching for cards? And you're in the most populated area in Canada, the Toronto area. What's it like going to the store looking for cards? Is it just do you even bother anymore? Just miserable.
It's crazy. I think the last time I legit seen Pokemon cards in the store that like actually was worth getting was when Surging Sparks first came out. I think it was the
wow, it was so long ago.
Thursday. Yeah, I know. Like so, I go out with my buddy a lot because he likes to like shop, like go like hunting for Hot Wheels. Like he tries to get like the Hot Wheel chases and stuff. So whenever we hang out, we spend the evening going to like Walmart looking for Hot Wheels for him. I don't collect them personally, but he does.
Yeah, but you're looking for cards, maybe some other stuff while you're going out. So
exactly. Or beneficial. Go take a look at the Pokemon card section.
Let me peep.
And then they're like, oh, it's empty.
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, the one time though with Surging Sparks, I was able to. They probably just put them on the shelves, like not even like 20 minutes before we got there, and they had like a bunch of Surging Sparks ETBs, and I picked one up. Maybe should have got a couple more.
Dang.
But
no, I mean, that's good luck right there.
Yeah,
you just have to walk in at the right time these days.
Well, that's the thing. My friend Ethan, he knows the best times to go to Walmart when they're stocking the shelves with Hot Wheels. Like we purposely go at night because that's when they'll have the skids out with the boxes.
Yep.
It's funny because sometimes he gets yelled at for taking one of the boxes off the skids and goes through it to find the chase. But then some of the workers are chill, and then sometimes they're just like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm buying the box." But yeah, that was like the last time I actually saw Pokemon cards in the store was Searching Sparks. All the Walmarts now don't sell them anymore, or they're hidden.
Wow.
Like they're all hidden somewhere now.
Yeah.
Oh man, a lot of places are doing just like limits on stuff too, or they're
it's limits, no returns limits. Some of them are like behind glass casing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
glass case.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that personally, but I've been seeing it on Twitter every now and then.
Oh, it's bad in Canada. I like legit the past I don't even in 2025 alone. I have not seen a single Pokemon card in like an actual like store in a very long time. And if it is product, it's usually the battle decks, like the Lucario or
the Armorogue box.
Yeah, it's like not worth getting.
Yeah,
it's just a bad product. It's crazy. It's bad. Yeah, like I guess like I theoretically could ask the manager and be like, oh, where do you hide your Pokemon cards? Like I'm sure they do have them somewhere, but it's like they don't show them in the public anymore. And some stores will have their cards flat out behind a glass case. Not even just Pokemon, like baseball cards, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Lorcana, all behind glass cases. So it's getting crazy now. And like, yeah, the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, it is just insane with how bad the scalping is.
Hey.
Yeah, it's bad. Like
two things. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I thought you were wrapping
I was gonna
up.
say there's a video I saw a couple weeks back of like people getting in a fight at Costco over
That's what I
the.
was about to say.
Oh
Black
yeah.
Friday.
Oh yeah, dude.
Mhm.
Dude, it's nuts.
Dude, we
Yep.
talk about Costco almost every episode.
Of course.
Yeah, Costco. We're trying to get sponsored by Costco
No,
because
we love
you're
Costco
like
though. Normally,
you're up here on our list of favorites.
yeah, because they do their
Best Buy's
pre-orders
way
and
down
drops
here.
well.
We don't
Do we don't like Bot Buy.
we don't like Best Buy.
We don't like Bot Buy. But that I was gonna say that because it wasn't in the Toronto area.
It was. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was right.
Yep. It
That was like
crazy.
the video that
Man.
blew up was the Canadian Costco.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Funny.
It's actually kind
Ah.
of funny because I live across the street from a Costco, and like I never hear any
Dang.
stories about the one by me. So I'm like thinking more now. Like I should probably head to Costco like every now and then and just check to see if they have.
Yeah, maybe
You
check
probably
it out.
should,
Maybe you're
bro.
just like,
yeah. You guys
off
got
the
a
bat.
membership?
Nah, my mom does. I don't
Yeah,
go
that's
to
what I'm
Costco
saying.
that often, but
Yeah.
there you
Your
go.
mom's got a
I should
membership?
probably go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally across the street. It takes me like 2 minutes to walk.
And
there.
there's your 151 sealed product. Like it's
Yep.
like never ending sometimes. They've been
True.
dropping them a lot lately.
Because I know that the Blastoise
worth
Venus
it.
or the Blossom, I forget what they're called. It's like
Blooming
Blossom something.
Waters.
Yeah, Blooming.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Blooming Waters.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
That's
People are going crazy for that.
Yeah, that's so. If I can ever find
Oh,
one of those
man.
at a Costco, I should probably scoop some. Yeah, because
I
there's
haven't
one
actually
across the
seen
street
many of
from me.
those recently. Like I've seen a bunch of people getting the tins and not the Blooming Waters as much.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
It's-
5-pack tins? It's just 151 mini tins. There's like 5 of them, and it's like at least US it's $38.99 or something like that. So
might have
it's
seen
probably it's like 10 packs. It's like a decent deal for sure.
Dude, Carly's uncle scooped one of those today, and he pulled
Today? No.
today, dude. He got one today. He was like, should I open it or keep it sealed? I was like, how many do you have? He's like, 2. I was like, dude, just open it. Why
You just
not?
open-
And he
just rip
pulled
one.
he pulled the SIR Alakazam. He pulled the
It's my
Full Art
favorite one.
Charizard and the Illustration Dragonair. So he pulled some solid stuff,
Dude,
dude. I was
that's
like,
pretty good.
that's a good
Yeah.
box.
You love
Yeah,
that's
when
pretty
when you hit some. It's like let's go.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, LDF, this is what I had an idea. I talked
Mhm.
to Danny about it right before we hopped on.
Okay.
So at the end of the episode, Danny and I, we always do a pack battle. We're still going to do the pack battle, but this time, since you don't have a pack, I was like, maybe we'll just open one for you. But I was like, well, no, wait. I'm going to save a 151 because that's what I'm going to open. I have my
Mhm.
pack right here. I'm going to save a 151 pack for you, and I'll record it and just put it on the short channel or for our
Okay.
shorts for our channel to see you can be part of the pack battle still. And you probably haven't opened up 151 in a while. Or any
Yeah,
product.
it hasn't.
Except
No,
Oh,
it
that'd be a
hasn't.
good time.
Except
It was
the
actually-
prismatic that you
kinda
were sent.
I was going. I had to go through my like bulk stuff in my spare bedroom the other day because I was trying to find a Scyther from 151
Yeah.
because I needed one for like a deck I was testing, and I was like looking through all the bulk, and I'm like, damn, I have all these 151 cards, and somehow I didn't find a Scyther. But there, I have
No
I can't
way.
see it. There's an ETB stack on my wall here because I ran out of room in my closet to put all my ETBs like empty. They're all like empty, opened ETBs.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
just like bulk cards in them. They're not sealed. There's a 151 one there, and it did happen to have a Scyther in it. I was like, oh wow.
There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
dang.
I was thinking
nice.
about that the other day. How I haven't
Was
really
it-
opened 151 or haven't seen it in a while, and I was thinking I should probably.
Well, there
That's
we
what I was talking
go.
about the Blooming Water things. I should
There
probably
we
look into
go.
trying to get 151 product. And
They're
try to,
probably
like,
not.
add
I
that
saw
to
them
the
dip recently. Even those mini tins I was talking about have dipped
Mhm.
recently.
Probably because Costco has so many of them for some
Exactly.
reason,
Why,
dude.
yeah.
There's-
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know
Which
where they're
isn't-
getting all of this.
Yeah, maybe that's a good thing though, because like 151
That's
is
absolutely-
definitely going to be one of the. It's going to be like Evolving Skies, where it's
Yeah.
like
Yes.
5 years from now.
I
it'll be like-
agree.
Do you know how
it'll
much the
probably be in that-
Pokemon
They
Center
do the
ETB
same
is?
thing with. We need Destin Rivals to have the same energy as 151, so they just keep printing it for 2-3 years or whatever
probably-
it's been.
Yeah,
We really do.
hopefully, they said that they were going to.
Hopefully they caught it in
We'll have to
time.
see on that one though.
Yeah.
We're waiting for it.
Yeah,
Can't
I'm
wait.
excited. I'm excited. I guess one
Yeah.
thing we could do, Dylan, actually, when I reach on Tuesday, I think we did this last year. We should go
Let's
to
do
like
it.
Target and stuff
Oh yeah.
because I remember
We'll
we went
definitely
last
make a
year and
Target
They had a
run.
bunch of cards.
We
remember
can
that.
go. We're good. We'll go. But
Oh, I'm down.
don't hold your breath.
Yeah, because I remember last year. I think I bought the Roaring Moon box. 'Cause I was gonna play
That's
Lost
right.
Box to
That's
Atlanta
right.
or to Knoxville.
Yeah.
So
Danny,
yeah,
when's
I'm
the last
down to
time
do
you
that
saw
again.
some sealed product in the wild? Similar.
Dude, I can't. I don't even know. I can't
He's
even
like,
tell.
I actually don't remember.
It's actually bad, yeah.
But I don't know.
See, so it's not,
Months. It's been months.
it's bad. It's pretty bad here too. So yeah, but we'll definitely make a run. I'm always down.
Mhm. Yeah,
I've actually
you never
stopped.
know.
Like I usually stop just occasionally, just to look, because like that's like
It's
why
worth a
not?
shot.
On my way home
It's
from
worth a
work,
shot.
Yeah, swing by like a Target or something. Why
yeah,
not?
dude, if I need
Mhm.
something else, especially, I'm gonna go to the card section every time, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't even
exactly.
like do that anymore. I don't even stop anymore. I know there's nothing there. Like,
Yeah,
like
it's
of
like
course
give
there
up.
is
Oh.
sometimes, but like it's
You know
really
it's
killed my.
empty.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
really
It's like the meme where the guy's mining and then he turns around and like the diamonds are like
yes,
right there.
dude.
Yes.
Yes, that's me now.
One day
I'm the
that's
guy
gonna
turned
happen.
around.
Be like, oh crap.
Yeah,
They have
exactly.
all
No,
these guys ETBs. What?
Dylan got his luck with Prismatic when he walked into Walmart and he hit a restock when he was in
Listen,
Michigan.
dude. Yeah,
Oh,
on
nice.
release. Actually it was the 16th.
On release.
It was
On
the day
release.
before.
Was it the day before? Yeah, it was the
Or
day
maybe
before.
it was released. It was I went into town for a buddy's birthday. I just spent a couple days there, and I was telling him about this. He's not a big Pokemon collector. He's really big into sports cards. I'm like, dude, we have to go. This set is hot. Like, I want some of this product. Like, we have to check it
It's
out.
like a must have.
Same type of thing. He's like, all right, let's go. Dude, we walked in, and MJ Holdings lady was so nice. She had 2 shopping carts full of prismatic cards.
Crazy, dude.
And putting them, start setting it out. And I just walk up, I'm like, is it all right if we take some? She's like, of course, take as much as you want. She's
Wow,
just smiling
dude.
at us.
Oh my god.
Bro, I was taking the
All
card.
right.
Oh,
Like,
I'll just
give me
take
that.
more card off your hands.
Yeah.
I'll
Thank
just take
you.
both. Exactly.
That's crazy.
Obviously, we left.
She's like, oh,
we
my
left
job is
a lot.
done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I grabbed a good bit, like probably a couple binders, couple posters, couple 3-pack blisters.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, but yeah. So I've been lucky, but since then, not so much.
Yeah, ever since Prismatic came out, like me and my buddy, when we hang out a lot, we like to go to like all the malls in the GTA and stuff, and none of them have had anything in the wild. The only time I've ever seen Prismatic in the wild that wasn't at my local card store was there's like a toy resell type store in one of the malls we go to, and they do have Prismatic ETBs, but they are over $200.
$200. Yeah, $200.
I'm not even gonna bother buying it because it's just like they
Oh.
upcharge. A lot of the stores that sell the product do upcharge. The only time I got something off them that was a good deal, they had the Tangerine Dragon Shield sleeves. They don't make those anymore. Like you have to buy those.
Oh, I didn't know they discontinued those.
Yeah, it's so dumb. They're my favorite
Dude.
Dragon Shields to use.
Dang.
One of these resale stores that like upcharges Pokemon product. I saw they had tangerines on the shelf. I use these for San Antonio. And I bought them. They were like $13. Tangerines are like $30 now on eBay.
They didn't know. Yeah, I was gonna say they didn't know the deal.
Yeah. So I was like, oh crap, let me buy those.
Yeah.
And those sleeves got me day 2 in San Antonio, and they won me a Surgeon Sparks booster box.
Hey.
Oh,
So there you go. Yeah.
we love the good
78th
vibes.
place gets you a booster box. Pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah. So if I hopefully fingers crossed make day 2 at Atlanta, we're gonna be getting a Journey Together box.
Yeah.
A Surgeon Sparks box
Let's do
would
it.
have been pretty good.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's why I was kind of upset I didn't do as good at UIC and Atlanta. Like my friend Justin.
What was it Surging?
It was like at UIC specifically. My friend Justin got top 64 with like the list we had, and he won 2 Surging Sparks ETBs.
Dang.
Oh yeah, he did really well.
Or booster boxes,
Yeah.
sorry. ETBs.
Is that
That's really good.
where at UIC?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
It was like 2K and the booster box.
Oh yeah.
I would have been more hyped for the booster boxes. Well, actually, that didn't make any sense.
Yeah, 2K and
I mean-
But the 2K goes like that. Booster boxes will be worth 2K each one day.
Yeah, right.
There you go. Now,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would have been hyped too. for
Yeah.
booster
Same
boxes.
with Vancouver too. Like Vancouver, I didn't do as well, but my friend Sashi and my friend Angelo, I think, won Surging Sparks stuff. Like Sashi got a booster box. He didn't do as
Love
good.
it.
I'm like, wow. I started off 3-0, and I kept getting donked, and I couldn't get a booster box.
Dude, that's the worst. I know.
'Cause I actually, it was important to do well these regionals just because, yeah, the prizing was Surging Sparks. Like, it's actually pretty good.
That's
like-
actually facts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
like,
to think
I got
about.
78th place at San Antonio got me a Surging Sparks box. I was like, oh, that's basically like $300.
Yeah.
Or, I may not be $1,000 for top 32, but, this box will be worth $1,000 one day. Technically.
Yeah,
for
what
sure.
did-
Dude, this
Got
guy's got
housing
sealed
box.
product just chilling in the closet, man. I just didn't realize he was fucking stacked
Not
like
even,
that.
I like was so like,
I got a Cosmic
I
box.
just can't get over that. I'm sorry. Oh, and I got a
That's
Evolving
funny.
Skies box.
Oh yeah,
Why is
and
that
an
so
I can
boring?
send you a
Evolving
picture after of like the
Yes,
collection
please,
I have.
please.
I will,
That'd be
yeah,
sweet.
I'll do that. So they're
Yeah.
just sitting like on like a stack of them, just like they're all
Okay.
sitting each other. I just
Sick.
forgot
He's
I
gonna
had
send
that
the
many.
picture. He's gonna be like, "Oh, I have a team up box in here too. I didn't
Oh
know
my
about."
god! Yeah, right.
I would.
Yeah, yeah.
Unbroken Bonds and Team Up. I was close to buying an Unbroken Bonds box when I got the Cosmic box. It was like either that or Cosmic. I'm like, Cosmic seems like a better set to invest in. It paid off. You know, it's
sure did.
$2,200. That's crazy.
It's just gonna keep going up, bro.
Yep. I regret not buying more because I got it for $500. It was insane. I got it for a great deal. So I'm like regretting not getting more now. I probably should have. I got a Burning Shadows booster box for $400, and I'm like regretting that now because like I don't think the box has gone up that much, unfortunately.
I don't think so either.
Burning Shadow is what, booster box?
Yeah. Last time I checked, they weren't that much. Like more
like
than
900.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
That's not bad. What do you mean?
That's not, yeah, I don't know. Like
that's double.
Yeah, that's true. I did double. Yeah, that's fair. But I could have been a Cosmic box. I would have quadrupled my price.
So what is MSRP in Canada right now? I mean, not that you've seen product, but I guess.
So I guess we talk about more of the tariffs are pretty bad. So a lot of my local game stores have to up their price of their product and card singles now because like it costs more to get them and stuff.
That was what I was wondering.
Yeah, and the Journey Together pre-release, for example, was like all like usually during like the pre-releases, even the Searching Sparks one wasn't that bad. It was like actually like fairly easy to find a pre-release that wasn't sold out. The Journey Together pre-releases sold out very quickly. I went to one. I went to a midnight one. My hits were crap. I went to one pre-release, and I'm like, I could have went to more. Like I kind of wanted to. I could have. Like I had the ability to buy more. I just chose not to. I'm like, nah, it's fine. And then they sold out before I had a chance to like want to go to more because I wanted to go to more.
So you did go to one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
it was
at least you got to go to one.
Yeah,
same here. I got
the store owner that I went to. He had them limited, so you couldn't buy more than like it was like 2 or 3 pre-releases, and he had like 4 or 5 a day, right? So you could only buy like 3 pre-releases.
Oh, okay. So you couldn't buy more than one at a time, right? Or you had to. So you had to wait. Okay, that's good. Yeah.
And also, since I didn't get any Journey product from like Pokemon or anything, and like I couldn't find a booster box for ETB in the wild, I got it from my local game store. But yeah, he didn't have a lot of booster boxes or ETBs to begin with. I think the booster boxes got delayed. He had like he did like a Monday launch day thing. Whenever a set comes out, it was like midnight or at noon. People will come to the store because you'll be allowed to buy the product for the set.
The Monday before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they didn't have any booster boxes for Journey Together. It was only like very limited ETBs and bundles or whatever.
Yep.
And the booster boxes I think came after. So I was able to pick one up off him, which was nice. I got him to I was like, yo, can you hold one for me, please? And he's like, yeah, sure.
You got a booster bundle?
Not booster box.
Oh, you did get a booster box. Okay.
I ripped it open. Yeah, I opened it because I actually needed singles from the set because I didn't have any.
Okay, yeah. I feel like that's always like it helps me open up a box or two. I'm like, all right, I need singles. So let's see what we get here.
I won when I told you about the casino and whatever when I was there. I was thinking, like, every time I win at the casino, I should just use that money on Friday when I go to my local game store and just buy like a booster box.
Yeah,
do it.
It generates its own money
with the other ones.
Yeah, because I'm like, I have a decent record of winning at like these casinos I go to because I'm like I play a lot of blackjack, like blackjack Spanish 21. I play a lot of that.
Expert.
I actually walk out up quite often. At least a couple hundred.
Dude, look at this guy.
Like I know
that's
when
so
to
sick.
Use those profits to get some product.
That's what my recent winnings I used to buy more singles I needed for rotation. So I spent like a couple $100 there on Friday. But I was like, I'm like, anytime I win money, even if I like, because on Friday I also won the tournament there, so I won a bunch of store credit. I'm like, I should just use this to just buy booster boxes from there and just put them in my closet or something.
100%.
Journey Together, it might not be the greatest set ever, but it's got to carry.
Well, it's gonna be a good collector set. It will be just because the trainers like N and Lily, like specifically. Yeah, we don't really talk about Hop over here. Danny has some sort of hatred towards Hop.
Yeah, I just don't like Hop.
It's understandable. Elliot, I don't know if you played the game Sword and Shield, but you'd understand.
I played Sword and Shield, but not Scarlet and Violet.
Okay. Hop was in Sword and Shield, so you would.
Yeah, he ruined Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Hop's your rival, right? If I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's your rival.
He just talks way too much.
Yeah, bro's a yapper.
Bro's a yapper. I must have missed how much. So how much is a booster box if you were to go like just MSRP?
In Canada right now, like a Journey Together booster box can run you like 250 plus.
Wow.
250 Canadian.
Yeah, 250 Canadian. I think I
Yeah.
paid
Okay.
270 for my booster box that I
Okay.
bought.
What is
And-
that? What does that even convert? I don't know. Somebody. LDF, you would know,
Got
right?
you. It's like $176.
Okay.
250 is the 160.
Okay.
So it's like
Okay.
it's about what MSRP would be for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like right on, right? I think it's like 174 or 164 or something.
I mean, MSRP is 161 or something.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, is like booster boxes used to be a lot cheaper, though, right? Like,
oh yeah,
Yeah, like
paying
one.
270 is
MSRP
insane
still
for a booster
hurt.
box.
Oh my god,
Dude,
yeah.
I got 2 Surging Sparks booster box for $95 each. As a pre-release, and then all of a sudden, then that's before things went nuts.
Yeah.
That was the last good deal I ever got.
That is such a good deal.
I think I paid like 150 for the Surging Sparks booster box that I bought from my local game store when the set dropped. So it's probably the same, probably around the same.
Yeah. So, Danny, you got 2 for what, 90 to 95? That was your last.
I think the total was 190.
That's insane.
That's pretty good. Now, now it's like you're never gonna get that.
Never. Like we don't. Never. Well, we talked about it a little bit. Like we think when Pokemon finally catches up and prints enough, we might see a massive dip to maybe like 110 ish, 120. I think things will stabilize around 120 or 130 US for booster boxes, which kind of stinks, but is way better than it is now. So I'm not gonna complain. But man, we used to have it good.
We used to have it good, yeah.
Dude, it was so cheap. And then,
yeah, oh my god.
It is. It is.
It was kind of funny
absolutely.
On Friday, my friend was talking about it. He was trying to build Gardevoir, and he didn't have any Curlias from Scarlet and Violet on him. And I'm like, oh, it's fine. He's like, I'm just gonna go rip a Scarlet and Violet booster box. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like what 150 like bucks. No, he's like 275. I'm like, what? I was like, a Scarlet and Violet base box is over $200.
That's
like,
crazy.
I was shocked when he said that. I was actually kind of funny.
Isn't it? Like, dude.
Here's my Pokénerd's receipt.
Wow.
I can't believe it. Like I ordered this September 2nd. 2 of them.
Damn. Yeah,
right. Are we ever gonna see this again?
Dude, you'd be lucky to get 1 box for that right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A box for 190 is like that's a steal.
That is a steal. That's so sad.
Yeah. It's actually
so sad. How much are the Journey Together booster boxes now? Like as far as just on TCGplayer? I haven't looked in the past like few days because I've been moving and busy.
So dude, I still don't so the enhanced is it's looking like 213, and then the regular is 230. But I don't know what the actual price. I'm gonna actually open it up.
LDF, are you on
210?
Okay, 210.
210.
That's
yeah. Could be better. Could be a lot better. Obviously, it's still a lot.
Could be a lot better. Are you on Collector? Do you have a Collector account or anything like that? No.
Oh,
LDF.
Oh, yeah. Danny, my bad.
No. Danny has a Collector. I have a Collector. Do you know? Are you familiar with that?
Let me go on my phone for a sec. I might have the app.
Yeah.
Here. I do have Collector. I don't know the last time I updated it.
Okay,
I'm gonna open it right now and actually check it.
Yeah, you should go through it and update it. And obviously, it'll show you like your portfolio is what they call it, right?
So my portfolio. So yeah, of course, the first thing we got, the most expensive item, the Cosmic Flip-Box.
Yeah, see, this would have been so much easier.
And I bet the Evolving Skies is right after it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Cosmic Evolving Burning Shadow, Sylveon VMAX, Glaceon Mew, Espeon, XY, Mega Charizard Y, ETB.
Hey!
2 Umbreon V Altered, Paradox Rift.
Danny, you believe this guy? Like, bro, I'm gonna pull up the receipts for the messages. I'll see. I
can't wait.
Yeah, I'll show you when I come tomorrow. I actually don't have that many on here. What the heck?
You probably got a lot to update. I know I did.
Yeah, I don't have the Mew on.
I can't pretty updated.
No, I do. Okay. I have the Mew. The Mew's on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Mew on here.
Basically, as soon as I'm putting a card in my binder or like sealed into a bin, I update it right away.
Dude, I'll update it before it gets here now. I'm like, all right, I just ordered it.
I don't do it because then I'll forget I tried that, dude. And then I was like opening the bins. I was like, I have 10 of these. Why do I have 4 listed? Like, what did I do here? Or I opened some. And I'm like, what did I do?
Go grab something.
I'm thinking I should probably add the Surging Sparks box. I'm like looking. The Hidden Fates ETB's on there. Let me just see what else I got in my closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Surging Sparks box, stuff like that.
He's gonna pull out like
dude, I swear.
Like a base set booster box. Like, this is...
You know what's one thing that one
What?
collector item that I have. Actually, I'll talk about some of my other like more like lesser known expensive fee stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll probably bring some of these for like testing purposes in Atlanta. I have a lot of the Heart Gold Soul Silver energies. Like the non like not the Call of Legends ones, like the normal ones.
Yeah.
Because they don't warp as easily. That's why I use the base set ones, but
Yeah.
whew, they are
Clean.
really good. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of been on the Sun and Moon energy wave recently. So I'm probably gonna be rocking Sun and Moon energies this weekend.
I respect it.
I got the Heart Gold Soul Silver energies. I have a bunch of them. I think I'm missing I don't have that many metals, but I have a bunch of dark
Okay.
and psychic, water, lightning, grass.
Those
fire,
energies
stuff
are
like
so
that.
sick. That's what I was like,
They're
dude.
so
You've been
beautiful.
playing for so long, right? Like you
Yeah.
gotta have.
Well, actually,
Do you have any?
I didn't have any from before. I actually just had to buy them all myself.
Oh, really?
But
I see.
found a lot of good deals on eBay. Like I
Okay.
go on eBay every now and then and just like look it up new listings, and you find a deal, you
Okay.
find a deal. They have gone up quite a bit recently though. I've stopped buying them. Like last one I bought was a fire energy, but I do have a lot of Heart Gold Soul Silver energies, which I have probably paid over $1,000 for all of them that I own. Maybe even more than 1,000, like 2,000 potentially.
But, hey, you can add all those into your collector too.
That's
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. And
You
then
know,
I
you
have
got
this is kind of a weird one. I have like a lot of the play mats I own are like expensive. Like
Oh yeah,
that's a weird
dude.
one to
Oh,
talk about,
yeah.
but they kind of count, right?
dude, they
It is.
definitely count. I wish collector had them because they're on TCGplayer. So
Mhm.
I have a few bangers too.
The-
There's
Playmats
some
and
like really sweet playmats though too.
Yeah,
I bet
the
you have
best
some
one that I
good
have is the
ones.
one that I always use. So mine's kind of ruined. I have the top 32 Gengar mat, which is like
yeah.
significantly more than like the. Like, I know Lindsay has the normal Gengar one. I don't have that one. I just have the top 32 one. I bought off my friend Anil when they did well in the team challenge. I think I gave him Altart Palkia V, and it was like $20 for it. It was like
Oh,
$90
you made
in
out.
total. And now the thing is worth like $400.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Dang.
Mine
You
is
know what's
probably
gonna-
worth like $100 because it's very used. Like I use it all
Yeah,
the
for
time.
sure.
And
Oh well, if it's LDF used, Matt, you can sign it.
Oh, yeah. My signature's fast though.
Yeah, you can sign it.
Doesn't
Just
matter.
sign it. And then...
True,
It
I'll
doesn't
sign
matter.
it. I have
No,
the
I'm-
top 32 Lugia mat, which is also pretty expensive. It's from the Silver Tempest era. I do have the Lugia mat, which is
Was
quite a
that the
bit.
other team qualifier? Is
Yeah.
that what that is? Oh, but that one's pretty
It was
decent.
Gengar and then Lugia.
And then Lugia,
So it was like
yeah.
back-to-back bangers. Like the ones
You know-
before, it was like Galarian Zapdos and Arceus. Or not Arceus. It was Galarian Zapdos and
Speaking of mats too.
Pikachu, maybe?
What is it? The team up or not? My mind's on team up. Together, journey together. That's where we're at. Lily Matt. I hope
Hmm.
that's what we get in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
It's
please.
either going to be
because-
Yen or Lily, something like that.
I mean, either one. Please.
Well,
but-
apparently, what was it it was a regional in Brazil or
Yeah.
something.
yes.
They got the Lily mat.
They
It
got
wasn't
the
even-
Lily
it was-
mat.
It wasn't even rotation.
No, that's what
I was
made
like,
me
what?
hopeful for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? The Latias is pretty cool too. I think we got the Alolan
Yes.
Exeggutor one in Vancouver.
That one's cool. I like.
All my boys were
all
roasting
mats.
it. They're like, "This match sucks." I'm like, "What do you mean? This match is sick."
Well,
I
when
would
you-
take this
well,
over the.
I mean, when you
Galapagos.
compare it to some of the other mats, yeah, sure. It's like nothing's worse than the Enamorous mat.
That one's bad.
like,
Yeah. The
bruh.
Giratina one has also gone up. That's another mat that I've seen
Yes,
go up in price.
yes.
Giratina. I think that was what regional was that? It was
Giratina?
it was Baltimore maybe.
Shit, dude. You go to
I
so many
forget.
regionals. I don't know.
Yeah, I forget what regional it was. It would have been during the Lost Origin meta, so
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I don't know, but I do that one. That one's another one that I've seen go up. The IC mats might be worth something too.
The
Evolution IC mats, ooh, those are nice.
dude.
I have the Oceania
course.
one.
Yeah, there's one.
I have the
The
Oceania
one
one.
in the
and
Super
NAIC
Premium
one. That's
collection.
good.
Oh yeah, that one, dude. The super, yeah. That's not even.
That's impossible.
It's not even getting
Yeah,
into the
that's-
super
that's our-
premium collection.
That's our best. That's our best
For-
bike right here.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
prismatic stuff. Yeah, dude. Prismatic
Evolution
super
IC
premium
mats are
collection.
Crazy.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
go crazy.
I guess I guess one other thing I want to mention about my collection.
Yeah, what you got?
I might actually be able to bring these when I come tomorrow if you're down. I have a bunch of retro Pokemon TCG decks from
Dude.
like the Diamond and Pearl era.
Oh, that's sweet.
Full
Dude,
decks. Like,
this is
not,
what I
like-
meant.
Like I'm not
That's
talking.
I'm pulling up
awesome.
the message right now.
Yeah, bro.
triggered
Actually,
me.
bro, I actually scammed you, bro.
You triggered me,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Man, now I wish I was coming down there too.
I know. Bring whatever you want, dude. Yeah, bring it all.
Yeah, like I have them like fully built. Like there's no proxies. They're, like every like real card is in there.
Dang.
Yeah, that was like my passion project for the past like 5 months, 6 months. there's a giant strike we had with Canada Post.
Oh, really?
So I wasn't able. A lot of mine got like delayed by like 2 months, so it took a while. But I'm kind of like burnt out on them now. I don't really build as many decks anymore. But I guess if we ever go to a card shop this week, I might check it out because if they have any good like older retro stuff that I need for any decks that I'm building, I'll pick some up because they're worth getting.
Pick them up.
It's funny because
dude,
my friend Simon, shout out Simon Long. He's the one who got me into doing this because he has like one of those like Ultimate Guard boxes with
Yeah,
all
he's
the
got the
retro
setup.
decks in it, and
Cool.
he inspired me to start doing this because he even told me he's like, dude, anytime you're at a store and they have like old cards, just buy them. I'm like,
Yeah.
even if like the playable old cards, like not like random old like expensive, like playable old cards, like ones you wouldn't expect people to get. Like for example, like there's like a Rayquaza Deoxys Legend card that's extremely good, and it's like that card is for whatever reason not like common for people to buy because it's not, but it's actually a really good card if you're somebody who's into building retro decks. You buy it. Actually, you know what?
Exactly.
I have my retro deck box in my room. I have it on the floor right there. Actually, I can show that right now.
Yeah, scoop it.
Oh, yeah.
Scoop it.
Yeah.
Let's
Scoop
take
it.
a look.
Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. That's the thing is, I'm gonna tell them like we kind of talk about it is
Yeah, they're all
when you
in here.
know about competitive,
I'll probably
you
be able
kind
to
of have an
bring them.
advantage.
I'll be able to bring them.
Oh,
when I
absolutely.
visit. These are all. I have a lot more. I have the eras, but I
He's
mainly have
like,
the
he's got a
deck
whole
box.
bin. I got a lot more.
I
of
got
that.
This
Oh
is
my
just
God.
box number 1. I have like 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
I got like World Championship,
is
the Truth deck by Ross
so
Coffin.
funny.
Like
Oh, yeah.
fully, like the Legend cards are in
Damn.
here.
LDF's ready for any format at any time, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
anytime.
challenge him. Like,
Oh yeah, you just get cooked.
Yeah.
you ain't ready.
We got like the Entei Suicune Legend
yeah.
in here.
Oh, that's
yeah,
so
that's
sick.
sweet.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
this
bought the whole deck off someone at Toronto Regionals.
Dude, that's so sweet.
Yeah, so I'll bring them when I come, so we can do like retro battles. I can show you guys.
Damn,
what
that'd
the
be
old
so
formats are
sweet.
like.
Awesome.
We can
Dude,
do
yeah,
Worlds
I-
2011 finals.
All right,
I
I'm coming down. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Book a flight. Yeah, come through.
Mhm.
I'm on my
Dude,
way.
This is something we talk about too, LDF, sometimes is being like kind of in the know with competitive side of things. You have an advantage on what cards could potentially go up. Obviously,
Yeah.
this is older stuff, but
Yep.
even knowing like the Crispin situation, knowing like paying attention to the Champions League because that's
Mhm.
a month or two in ahead sometimes. It's definitely advantageous to pay attention to that stuff. It's so cool that you have those decks, man.
Yeah, I'll bring them. I'll bring them. The best deck I have in terms of value is probably the Gengar deck I have. I have a Gengar level X. It's like $100.
Ooh. Sheesh.
So that one's kind of big, but I'm down to bring them. We can
Bring I'll just say bring a couple and we could try out a few different formats because I did not play the game that long ago. Like I don't know, 2019 is when I really started. I don't really
you got
remember
it, like,
much.
the tag team era, right? Like when the tag teams are big. Yeah,
That's
ADP.
when Danny and I both got into it. Yeah.
So I can definitely bring the 2010 decks. That's one of my favorite formats ever. 2010 is such a good format. It's very slow, very methodical.
Yeah.
You guys, I think you'll enjoy the 2010 format, and then I have 2017 Worlds too, with like Gardevoir.
That's a fun one. Yeah.
Yeah, Gardevoir, Gliscod, stuff like that. So
that's something I wish like the online client would do, like set up where you could select which format you want to play.
I've suggested
that. Like
before.
different servers, like that'd be awesome. Otherwise, it's like expanded or standard. Like, what if I want to play?
They did have the trainer trials recently though, which was big.
Yeah, they did.
Which is cool, but that's not like the same. They had legacy format on PDCGO, which I miss a lot. I think the last PDCGO video I did, I think, was literally a legacy video I did with Chip. Me and him did like a big like collab video on legacy. That's kind of the same thing, like 2010-ish format. Well, they didn't have the Diamond and Pearl stuff. They had like primes and the early black and white era, like Mewtwo EX, stuff like that. That's a really good format. I don't know if the problem
is so much they could do with the client, and they just don't spend the time.
I mean, they're off to a good start though with trainer trials. I think that because it's actually funny. I've suggested the idea of a trainer trial like thing a lot of times before, so I wonder if they actually like listen and were like, "Oh, that's a good idea."
Probably they're like,
hopefully, right?
Yeah, really.
This guy promotes our stuff pretty often every day.
Yeah.
I think you upload a video, so like
that's fair. I haven't touched trainer trials though since Journey Together dropped. I probably should get back into it. It was really fun. Single team was really fun. I just don't have time.
I didn't have a chance to get on at all. Man.
Yeah.
But that's cool. At least they're implementing something, right? That's the whole point. That's what we want to see. Yeah. I did pull up the message.
So long. Oh yeah, let's
I
hear
got
it.
I
Let's
gotta just say,
yes.
I took
all
like
I
3
said
years.
No.
we would have you show off your collection since people might not know what you have. I bet you have some sick cards. So I did say sick cards. So
Oh yeah,
probably,
that's it.
I was just thinking, like, I think when you messaged me that, I was probably just like really
yeah.
busy, and I was just thinking, like, oh, just my like stack of random cards I have that I have
Yeah,
this.
no, yeah, I meant it
That's
all.
fair.
I
actually do have
definitely,
And he
when I
breaks out
think
a
about it, I
Cosmic
actually have a
Eclipse
collection.
booster.
yeah. No, this is better actually. This was just a surprise for everybody.
Yeah.
Honestly, well, I didn't even think of it like that. Like the retro
Yeah.
decks, the
That
Heart
too.
Soul Silver stuff, the
Yeah, those are all
seal
awesome
stuff.
too.
I didn't even think of that.
Dude, yes, that's all part of your collection, brother. That's
That's what
like
we're here for, right
that's
there.
that's
fair. Yeah, because when I was
that's
thinking
so
about
awesome.
when I was just thinking, you mean like the cards I have? I don't have that
Current
many.
modern cards that
Damn.
people might like. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we meant like the bangers, the secret
Yeah.
hidden gems
Yeah.
that you got. Exactly.
True.
This is perfect, bro.
Because I mean, I also have a giant Funko Pop collection too.
Oh, Elias a
I've-
big Funko collector. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
I showed them off a few times when we did the old podcast back in the day, the Mental Might
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
I
Yeah,
guess
it's sweet.
I underestimated how much of a collection I have.
That's perfect. I feel like you don't really talk about it too. I know you talk about some of the sealed stuff you have, like the cosmic and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted people to know, you got quite a bit of stuff, and obviously you play the game long enough. Obviously, it creates content. It's a little bit different, but hey, it builds up over time, and that's what it takes. It does take years.
Yeah.
Like realistically,
Yes,
and
absolutely.
you got to commit to it. You got to just stick it out.
You can start. You can start whenever. Start today, whatever.
Exactly. You see a pack at the store of Surging Sparks. You
Start
just you
scooping
get it. Exactly.
Buy it. Yeah. Screw it. Why not?
Yeah.
Right?
Put it in
Yeah,
the closet.
buy a couple, open one, and save the other one. Eventually, you'll have a ton of it.
It pays for itself eventually.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, like wise words of wisdom by my friend Simon. Whenever I'm at a store and I see old like retro Pokemon cards, just buy them.
Exactly.
They just buy them. They're gonna either be worth selling, you're gonna need them for a deck. It's just never a bad thing to have. And the same thing with like Pokemon, right? You see in the wild,
Yes.
get into it, buy it. So it's like good words of advice for anyone getting into collecting.
It's perfectly said, and I think you want to just finish it off, do the pack battle or what? Ellie, if you want to stick around and
why
watch,
not?
see what we pull,
I'm down. Let's see it.
and don't forget to stick around too for LDF's pack. We'll probably upload that at some point this week, probably just a couple days. You're gonna be here tomorrow, dude. Like, think about that.
Because we literally recorded when I walk into the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just do it tomorrow, and everything will be all ready at once.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
True. I'll rip mine first. We don't really have a nice fancy setup yet.
No, we've been talking about it since the first episode.
I mean, whatever, man. People
we haven't gotten there.
Oh, don't worry. My setup's pretty mid too. It's just my bedroom.
No. Ski.
Yo,
What's that? Free codes. All right. Let's check it out. There's a little Staryu, little Charmander.
Pretty good card.
Hey, hold on. Did you guys know about this? The Shadow.
Was it Charizard?
It's Charizard.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Kind of.
I just found that out like 2 weeks ago.
It's like when I found out Gyarados was on the Magikarp and they evolved.
Yeah, come on, brother.
Dude, I suck.
Alright. Gloom. Fable. Okay, sure. Poliwhirl.
Let's get some heat.
Wait, is this my banger right here?
Aerodactyl.
I mean, it's not. It should have been.
Coulda, woulda.
All right, so
I haven't pulled any.
Paradox back.
All right, let's go.
I cracked a Roaring Moon box. I had 3 of them. I think I bought them to get the promos on.
Roaring
so I just
Moon.
had extra ones.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And I didn't feel like opening a bundle, so.
Hey, we switch it up normally. Rotate packs. All right.
Yeah, whatever we got, like chilling. Larry, Golbat,
Larry,
chilling. Jimmy Poor.
Yo, points if you pull Goldingo.
Oh, points for sure. You know what I mean? Reverse Purloin. And
Oh,
Oh,
not
Little?
there yet. Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
there you go. Armor
okay.
Luigi X4.
Hey,
Not
Nice.
bad. That's probably one of our top pulls that we've had.
Nice.
definitely.
Yo,
Sadly,
it was close to a gold angle.
Shit.
I
it,
called.
it
You got
was
a hit.
full art.
Yeah,
That's
this
that's
was.
banger. Let's
Did he get a
go.
hit?
I'm glad we got a hit for
Got a
LDF.
hit. Finally got a hit. I think it's like our first like actual hit.
We got a couple not worthy mentioning, but yeah, that one's sweet.
That's pretty sweet.
Hey, LDF still has a chance to take the crown this week, so
Yeah, he brought me
Yeah,
pull the
it's
ultra on
true.
you probably. So
Yeah, he's gonna
Pulled it
pull
once, I
the
could do it again.
yeah.
he's gonna pull the Zard from 151.
If he pulls a
Mhm.
Zar, bro, I'll just be so happy. That'd be sick. Yeah, that's
That
what
would
we
be
need.
sick.
That's so awesome, bro. Well, dude, seriously, I appreciate you coming on, man. Just
Yeah,
talking
no worries.
Pokemon.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
got me
man.
on. It was a good
Oh,
chat. Good chat.
Yeah, it is. It's always fun. That's just a good vibe here, man. We just like to talk about Pokemon cards. And dude, you have so much. Dude, you surprised me because I really just was thinking, man, LEF doesn't really have much. So it was good. And now that we talked about
Little
it, I
did we
do.
know.
Yeah, exactly. I do
Little
remember
did
you
we
kind of
know.
mentioning it on stream sometime or even during, previous times we've hung out. So we definitely appreciate it. Definitely go check out LDF. I will admit you'll probably bring more traffic to the podcast than we would bring to you. By any
Yeah,
means.
No, for sure. It's all good. That's
Definitely.
what
I'm not
I'm
gonna
here
get
for.
to
Help
Yeah.
extra.
traffic.
So definitely appreciate you coming on,
Yeah, no
taking
worries.
time and
man,
definitely gonna be a
appreciate
fun
it.
week. Yeah, glad you could just hang out with us. So definitely appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on. It was a good
reiterate
chat.
that.
lot
Yeah,
of
dude,
fun.
always, man. And we'll see you. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Or
Yeah,
today.
literally
then.
in 24 hours, I will probably be in your house right
Yeah.
now, and we'll be
Oh, you will,
we'll be
yeah.
doing
Next
we'll be
time-
connecting and stuff.
Yep.
Next time regionals are in Atlanta, I'll be there.
Damn, Danny's
Hopefully they got
committed to it too.
If it
Oh,
goes
dude.
well, there's a good chance they have it in Atlanta again. This is like
It
huge
is gonna-
regionals.
I was gonna say this is about to be
I'll be there Atlanta
the-
2.0.
Yeah, it's gonna be the largest regional of all time. So and it's such a massive venue.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably re-up again. I would hope. So
it might be
you
the
might as
new
well.
Orlando. That's my theory. It's the new Orlando.
I think so. It's
Because
more
Orlando,
centralized.
same thing. Massive regionals, huge venue.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So Danny, you might want to start planning that out. It's gonna be
Mhm.
All right, yeah,
here,
I'll
buddy.
plan I'll be there.
All right, sweet. Well, that's it. That's it for this week's episode. Thanks again, LDF. First guest too, episode 10. Just a bunch of milestones. It's just awesome.
Milestone
Thanks
after
again, brother.
milestone. Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Peace.
Yeah.